Mewgenics is here, and my god is it fun. I've already racked up 30 plus hours into this game when it's released on Tuesday, and I cannot recommend this game enough, especially for people that love cats, turn-based combat, cats, science, cats, roguelites, and cats. Did I mention cats? Yeah. I did? Well, here's it again. It's all about cats. It's got that weird humor from the guy who made Binding of Isaac, Edmund McMillan. Okay. I think you love it, but I'm going to share why I love it and tell you a bit about the game. Yes, it has cats fucking all the time. What? Sometimes it has cats not getting it on with each other, which is also fine. But then on some occasions, the cats will fight each other. And boy, does that get rowdy, especially when they kill each other. Poor Hamdall, he was a legend. Let's pour one out for him. So what is Mewgenics? Essentially at its core, it's a turn-based roguelite strategy game. You'll accrue a bunch of cats, you will do a run with them, which can take upwards of an hour or two, collecting gear, leveling up, gaining new abilities, all of which are generally randomized at the start of a run. So you're going to try to optimize your run as you go along to get some really nasty combos with your cats. Not all runs are going to go your way, because that is the nature of roguelikes in general. There's plenty of tough bosses that you're going to have to learn the mechanics for, and even in defeat, you will gain something for it. Whether it's learning from your mistakes, hopefully rolling some better abilities on your cats, or even just bringing better gear next time and being a little more prepared. Because once you start to dive into some of the deeper mechanics in the game, you can get absolutely overpowered and get that sweet, sweet revenge on the boss that just wiped the floor with you. Nice. The turn-based battles are all grid-based. They offer a lot of depth, different strategies, synergy. If you happen to have an opinion on turn-based being too boring, for one, I don't care about your donkey-brained opinion, and two, you're probably going to miss out on this amazing gem of a game, which I am more than fine with. There are so many callbacks to his previous works from like Binding of Isaac, Super Meat Boy, like this Easter egg that I found out when trying to save Scum. Oh no! Where if you're familiar, this is Steven, and he will completely ream you out for being a save scummer. So much so if you keep on doing it in the same run, he will actually give all your cats a passive that he will control them every single battle. Oh no! Which in all honesty was actually a pretty chill run. I got to learn a little bit about the AI and what they try to do, and all I really had to do is pick up the upgrades, shop a little bit, and then just guide them to the next battle. He is pretty aggressive about it, but it's pretty funny. Here's a little example of what was happening. Yeah, not really sure why he keeps attacking my own guy constantly. So basically, you have your cats, they all take turns. Each of them have stats and basic attacks that are based on their class that you choose before the run, and their own stats that go along with that. There's simple pathing where you either go the hard way or the easy way. There are tons of different random events, such as like changing the weather, such as this snow, which makes all the grass super deadly and sharp when you walk over it. You might get some floods, which just makes traversing the whole map just a complete nightmare. God forbid if you have any lightning, this could be a complete disaster or boon. Or you have the opposite where everything is just on fire all the time. I don't really like this one, but you know, it kind of worked for me in the end. All of which you will have to adapt on the fly for. And here's a great example of just using the environment to your benefit. Okay. Like, why wouldn't you nuke the water with lightning when enemies are just standing in it? Unfortunately, you will not always have this option. One of the most unique things in this game is the sheer volume of items to collect. Not only affecting stats, but also adding abilities, equipping them with new weapons that also have their own effects, such as a poop crown that makes your poop turn alive. The only unfortunate thing about this though is that when you collect these items to bring them home, they can be worn down with each mission that you do, eventually breaking the item entirely, becoming completely useless. But when you have over 950 unique items in the game, I think you don't really care. While you're exploring, you will come across random events, randomly assigning one of your cats to perform in this event. Your success in these events are always based on your cat's stats, such as this luck event that would determine what happens when you put different body parts into this random box with a hole in it. These are definitely worth the risk if you do have high enough stats, so you can get gear, money, or even a boost in your stat points permanently, as this will help breed your cats in the future, making them have the best stats possible. Each time you win a fight, one of your cats will level up, and with this comes abilities, stat increases, as well as passive gain. And some of them are absolutely ridiculous, like this 1D chess, an ability that lets you move closer to enemies the dumber you are. These level ups will help shape not only your cat during the run, but future cats down the line, as they can inherit these abilities that the cat gained. I feel like I'm saying cat a lot. Maybe I'll put a cat counter in. Anyway, this creates a very compelling gameplay loop. You'll send your cats on an adventure, hopefully complete it, then come home and spend the time on food that you've gathered to breed your cats. You'll have to manage this household, as well as getting various upgrades such as furniture and upgrading the house entirely to make sure you're breeding the best cats possible. That is easier said than done, however, because there is so many cats and not a lot of space for them early on. But this is where you're going to have the main source of your upgrades. By sending cats away to the various townfolk based on their requirement, this will help you unlock upgrades such as bigger housing, more inventory space, better furniture, and even giving you a lot of helpful tips along the way. As you progress, you'll unlock new collars for your cat, which will unlock new classes for them to be, which opens the door for DLCs, which I will be all over. The breeding part is where you're gonna really min-max with this game, as your cats can and will develop genetic mutations, which will increase or decrease your stats, which can be passed down to future generations, except when things don't go as planned and nobody wants to breed with you. There are some terrifying moments in this game where one big boy will come invading to your house on a certain day. It will be up to your veteran cats to take care of them, because when you win a run, normally your cats are retired permanently until Guillotina comes around. You'll use your veterans to take her out, and then they will be now super retired. Man, I wish I could be super retired. One big thing about this game that is the exact same in Binding of Isaac is that there is a sheer volume of achievements. 281 to be exact. Wow. A good chunk of them will be just playing the game and upgrading the vendors, but there are much more challenging ones, such as the side quest given to you by Dr. Beanies here, where sending 5 mutated cats to him will always give you a quest item, usually with a very drastic downside. Oh, no. And you will have to complete a full run with this item equipped at all times, such as wearing a princess hat to make your cat completely useless aside from moving, or having one of your cats hold a nuclear powered knife, and if they don't kill anything with it, well, yeah, it explodes. Yep, gonna have to save scum that one. But all in all, the game really shines in its combat. It's fun, addictive, and once you start getting the hang of it and getting a feel for some good synergies with items and abilities, it's just so satisfying. Fortunately, you do get attached to your cats, and we gotta keep guiding them to victory, and you don't want to see them fail or die. So you really give a lot of your all in all these fights, and there can be some very, very tense moments in combat too. And when you find those synergies that just make something work, oh, it's beautiful. Like my cleric killing my own necromancer's leeches to gain morale boost for everybody. Or getting that perfect build for a thief that can just assassinate any enemy. Nani? The music, the sounds, so good. There's so many great and funny moments in this game. Like when listening to the radio back at the house, there was a guy trying to give a news report but had trouble sneezing. And this went on for about 3 minutes of him trying to get a sneeze out. And not one time did he ever mention where this evacuation was taking place. You can't make this stuff up. So if you want a game that you could be playing potentially for the next 3 years, I highly recommend Mewgenics. You will not be disappointed, and your cats will love you for it. I am Sir Salty, and this was my gameplay overview/review. Thanks for watching, and hit that subscribe button for more Mewgenics content. And I'll catch you on the next one.